Okay, so I was watching this thing on TikTok. It was like a psychic message. Usually, whatever's on the channel speaks to me, not always. But this one was like about my grandmother. And so she mentioned, like, I guess by my mother and by my family, I'm feeling like left behind. They really don't care, like, how sick I am, and they don't even ask. They don't even really care what my life's been like. They just think somehow I'm in this position because I'm a piece of shit. But I know that's not true. But sometimes it feels like, okay, if I just figure out what was wrong with me, then maybe they'll love me. But there's nothing wrong with me, so I'm trying to just do my best to like believe myself that I've done everything I could. In all respects, at least I've done everything I did. I can't change it. And for someone who came out of the situation I did, I've done remarkably well. And like, sometimes they pose that question on TikTok, like, if you died today, would you be proud of who you are or who you've become? And my answer is kind of always like, absolutely fucking yes. Because I know how hard it was. And I know how hard I tried. And that's something my family won't ever understand. Because they were never put in the position I was, to be the parentified child. But I was just thinking back to some of the ways my mom treated me. The main thing was she didn't really want to have me, and I always felt that. We'd come home from school and she'd play piano till she made dinner, so approximately 4 hours. And she didn't want any noise in the kitchen during this time, even though we were fucking hungry. So once I couldn't stand the hunger in my stomach anymore, I would walk through the hallway up to the living room till I got to the couch that would block her view. Start crawling behind the couch into the kitchen, trying to make very little noise. To this day, I'm very good at surprising people, and I don't mean to. I'm just, generally speaking, extremely quiet when I move around. But I just have an energy that's also kind of elusive. But so when I would get past the point where she could see me in the kitchen, I would stand up and I would, as quietly as I could, open the package of burritos, put like one or two on the plate, and I don't remember how long you had to nuke them. They were frozen. And we had well, I don't know if it was old for that day and age, but it was a really big microwave. It was pretty slow. And this was, it would have been between 2001 to 2003, 2004. But one sec. Then I would put some baby carrots on the plate, or I'd grab the whole bag, but that was hard to balance while I crawled past the couch. So it was hard enough to balance the plate. Sometimes she would hear the noise in the kitchen. It's not like she was that strong, and she never, like, physically. Well, not true. She would grab my wrist sometimes, and that hurt like a bitch because I'm double jointed, and my wrists and my skin and my muscles have always been somewhat sensitive. But I do remember something about being walked very quickly and uncomfortably away from things I wanted to do when I wouldn't listen. But which I think is child abuse, just because it hurt me. And I don't give a shit about listening to people that I respect. I just didn't respect my mother, because she didn't want me around. Like, she would like pretend I wasn't there most of the time. So yeah, sometimes I would make enough burritos for my brothers too, which just that took longer, and they were in a different room than I was, and noise, you'd have to open the door, blah blah blah. It was a 3-bedroom apartment. There wasn't really a lot of space between anything. But about my digestion, I don't know. I'm kind of sick about talking about my body right now because I still feel pretty fucking sick. What was I trying to say? So about my grandmother, she had said, your mother is extremely jealous of you because you're doing things she never got to do, breaking ancestral curses, blah blah blah. Because I like understand what's going on